Scotty Powell here with a breaking weather update. We have a tornado warning that has been issued for portions of eastern North Carolina. This is going to be for Blanden County. So I'm going to allow this to populate in just a second. Make sure that we've got some folks here who are streaming. All right, we've got that going. Let's do another quick look here, and then we'll get started with this update. This will allow some folks to be able to join us here. So let's make sure that we're up and going here. It looks like we are. It looks like we have folks joining. So again, I'm Scotty Powell here in Morganton, North Carolina. Let's go ahead and look at what is going on here with this tornado warning here. Let me share the screen for you. Turn this on. So we have a tornado warning up here. Let me pop up the velocities here. This is going to be near Bladenboro, just north of Clarkton. Again, this is a tornado warning for portions of Blanden County, as well as central Columbus County and southeastern North Carolina. This goes until 7:30, so pretty short fused tornado warning here. We've seen a lot of strong to severe storms in the North Carolina, South Carolina region today, and this is the first tornado warning that I've seen issued. So let's put this rotation on here, and we can kind of see the rotation right here near Abbotsburg and Bladenboro, just to the south. This is a very rural part of the area, but again, nonetheless, there's folks who live here, so we want to make sure that they are alert of what is going on. So again, this is a tornado warning until 7:30, and this goes for portions of Bladen County and Columbus County. So if you do find yourself in this tornado warning, you want to make sure that you find the lowest portion of your home. If you have a basement, that's the best place to be. If you don't have a basement, you want to get to the lowest level of your home. Put as many walls between you and the outside as possible, and make sure that you have some sort of device, a helmet, baseball helmet, football helmet, something like that to keep your head protected from any flying debris if there was to be any. It's also a great idea to have some sort of eye protection, maybe like goggles or glasses or something like that to keep things from blowing in, debris blowing into your eyes, as well as it's a good idea to wear some shoes or something like that. So if there is any debris and you have to walk outside, you're not walking over metal or anything like that to injure yourself. So again, this tornado is tornado warning continues until 7:30. And again, if you live anywhere near Highway 1172 as well as Highway 131, you need to be in your area, your safe shelter. So let's put the velocities back on. Not as pronounced as it was a few scans ago when this warning was issued. And these are going to be pretty, you could see that tightening of the rotation, but since it's kind of broadened out. So again, if there's no tornado here, which it does look like this rotation starting to broaden out, there is going to be some gusty winds associated with this. So, 40, 50 mile per hour wind gusts, that could also do some damage to homes, trees, power lines, things like that. So you want to make sure that you're in your safe place, even if there's not a tornado on the ground. You want to be in that safe place until this warning moves through. So again, if you live in Clarkton, you're next in line for this storm to be moving into your area, and it's drifting off to the south and east. So this warning continues until 7:30. So Whiteville, you'll have to watch this storm as well as it continues to drop south and east around 25 miles per hour. Again, Whiteville, Mount Olive, Clarkton, Abbotsburg, you're in the location of this. So if you live along Highway 131, if you live along, let's see, this is going to be Highway 1172, as well as Old Abbotsburg Road, you want to be in your safe place as the storm continues to move off to the south and east. And again, this storm is moving south and east at, let me look at this, 20 miles per hour. So the potential of this being a slow mover, also with the heavy rain, could bring some heavier torrential rainfall to your area. So we could see some isolated flooding. Looking through the social media outlets here to make sure that I'm not missing anything. Uh, I've not seen any confirmation yet of any damage or anything like that. Let me also look at NWS chat here and make sure there's nothing being reported there. Give me 1 second here to log into that. Just looking again, if you live along Highway 701 as well, near Clarkton, you need to be in your safe place until this rotation passes. And again, it has broadened out. It's not as pronounced as it was about 5 minutes ago. But needless to say, this warning has been issued, so we could see a quick spin up. So it means you need to be in your safe place away from any outside walls, most interior part of your home until the threat passes. So logging in here to the Wilmington chat to see if there's any information here. I don't see anything, so that's some good news. We haven't got any reports of any damage, so that's great news. We like to see that. So there's the newest radar scan right now. You can see Clarkton. Again, this is going to be moving into your area, and again, this rotation is really broadened out. There's still some rotation there, but it's not as pronounced as it was earlier. So that's some good news. You can see the reflectivity. This would be the area that we would be watching right in here. So if you live along, I think this is Highway 701. Yes, 701. And this is going to be Highway, can't get my mouse to work here, 211. Kind of live at the intersection of that near Clarkton. This is where we need to be watching. You can see probably some small, at least small hail falling in this portion of the storm. You can kind of see those fuchsia colors starting to pop out. That's showing those higher reflectivity. So at least some heavy rain, probably some small hail associated with that as well. In fact, I think we had a little hail marker icon just a little bit ago on this. So we can pull up the hail here. You can kind of see right in there. You're looking at maybe a 1/2 inch diameter hail. So that's about the size of a nickel or a penny, something like that. So that's good. No severe hail from this. So that's a good thing. But we'll have to watch that because it's really starting to pulse up even more here. So again, let's kind of back out. Bladensboro, you're out of this rotation area. So the next update, I think Bladenboro, you'll be cut out of this tornado warning. We're really focused in right now on Clarkton. And if you live along Highway 701, as you move near Lake Waccamaw, East Arcadia, Wyattville, this storm is up to your north. So we'll continue to watch that. But I believe once the next update comes out, they'll kind of probably cut part of this warning off as the storm looks like it's continuing to move east-southeast. So if you're in Clarkton, again, you need to be in that safe place. Anywhere along Highway 701, you need to be in that safe place as well as the storm continues to move to the south and east. So here you go. Here's the little inflow. This is the area. If we were to see a tornado develop, it would be right in this area, so north of Clarkton. But if you live in Clarkton, I want you to be in your safe place right now. That means put as many walls between you and the outside as possible. You want to put some sort of helmet on, baseball, football, skateboard, bike helmet. I don't care what it is. Just put some sort of helmet head protection on you. That way, if there was any flying debris, it would keep your head protected from that. You also want to make sure that you have some sort of eye protection and foot protection. So if you're it's summertime, if you're wearing flip-flops, you probably want to put some tennis shoes on or something like that. So if there was to be any debris and you had to walk outside, you wouldn't get any injuries to your feet, like cuts and things like that. A lot of lightning uptick here, so that's a sign of some strengthening. Let's go over here to the velocity product. Let's get to our rotation product here. You can kind of see it's a little bit there. So Clarkton, again, you need to be in your safe place right now. That is where it looks like the rotation looks to be the strongest. And again, we could see anywhere between 1/4 to 1/2 inch diameter hail just to the north of Clarkton along Highway, let's see, this is going to be Highway 701 North. So 701 north of Clarkton, you could be seeing anywhere between pea size to maybe penny at largest nickel size hail with this storm. And again, this tornado warning goes until 7:30, so another 12 minutes or so. It's 7:18 right now, so 12 minutes or so until this warning expires. Let's go back to the velocity, excuse me, not velocity, reflectivity. And again, Clarkson, again, you need to be in that safe place. Is this thing, it's looking, at least the reflectivity, it's kind of wanting to wrap this up. So we'll have to see about that. And what I mean by wrap, you kind of get this little appendage, this little kidney bean look. And that's where we start to see that inflow being forced into that storm, and where you could see some rotation. So we'll continue to watch this. If I'm in Clarkton, you know, I want to be in that safe place right now as the storm continues to move to the south or east-southeast around 20 miles per hour. And this lightning, when we see lightning like that, that means it's really starting to develop as well. Needless to say, if there is a tornado or not on the ground, these are going to be some gusty winds. I'm looking over here to another radar product off screen here. We're seeing a wind gusts anywhere between 40 to 50 mile per hour here along 701 moving into Clarkton. So that's enough to do some damage to some trees or some tree limbs. Could knock some gutters off the house or something like that. So you want to be mindful of that if you are outside. Remember, you need to be inside into the closest, inside away from windows, closest to the center part of your house as you can get. As the storm continues to move through. But we'll kind of pan out here. That's the only severe thunderstorm or tornado warning right now in both Carolinas. We have a flash flood warning up along the Tennessee-North Carolina border, but this is the only warning right now for this cell that is dropping to the southeast. So if you're kind of expanded out, it would move into Lake Waccamaw area, East Arcadia would be next, and then Northwest, and then Winnebago. Again, this is a lot of farmland, a lot of rural land, but there's people that still live out here, Bolton here as well. So we want to make sure that those folks are aware of this situation, Wyattville as well, technically in this warning. So, but again, Wyattville, East Arcadia, Lake Waccamaw, over to Bolton, you need to be in your keeping your eye on this storm as it continues to progress to the east-southeast. This is just outside of Wilmington, Carolina Beach. So we'll continue to watch this storm again. That tornado warning continues until 7:30. Let me go over here and see. Tornado warning is going to be continued. Storm capable of producing a tornado near Adamsburg or near Elizabethtown, moving southeast at 20 miles per hour. So Elizabethtown, where is Elizabethtown? Let me look over here on this radar. Other radar I have pulled up, and yeah, that's going to be south of Elizabethtown. Elizabethtown's not in the warning right now. So again, this is going to go until 7:30. This is moving south and southeast at 20 miles per hour. Elkton and Emerson, you're in the path of the storm as well. Take cover now. Again, you want to be in the most centralized part of your home. And again, this is a radar indicated, so there's no confirmation. Nobody has seen anything. I'm not seeing any damage reports at all. So I'm kind of scrolling through here on social media to see if I see anything, and I don't. So I don't see anything in social media, and I don't see anything on NWS chat. So that's good. Let's see. Yep. So I'm not saying anything at all. Again, if you live in Clarkton, that's the spot that I'm watching right now. Clarkton, you need to be in your safe place as this storm continues to move to the southeast at 20 miles per hour. It's in downtown Clarkton or right now. So again, you need to be in your safe place. This is traveling down 701, Highway 701. So you want to make sure that if you're in that area or know anybody in that area, you want to be in your storm safe place as this storm continues to move down. And it's a lot of heavy rain associated with this. So if there was to be a tornado, it would likely be rain wrapped as the storm moves through. Also watching this little uptick here in reflectivity. That's likely some small hail falling from this storm. Let's go over here and pull that up and see what we're looking at. So we're looking at maybe about 1/2 inch diameter hail, and that's about the size of a penny. Fall in there in the northern part of the storm of this supercell as the storm continues to move off to the southeast around 20 miles per hour. And again, this tornado warning for another 6 minutes or so. No indication yet if they're going to continue this warning. But again, if you live in Clarkton, the storm is moving into your area now. So you've had ample amount of time to get into your storm safe places. It's now moving into Clarkton. And again, you want to be at the lowest level of your home, put as many walls between you and the outside as possible, and have some sort of helmet or head protection to keep your head safe from any flying debris as the storm continues to push through the area. So to recap, this is the only storm that we have, only warning at least, severe warning or tornado warning that we have. We'll have to watch this storm. That one might pull us back up into a severe thunderstorm warning. But needless to say, we've had a lot of damage up here in the foothills earlier today, southern Burke County, Rutherford County, Cleveland County, and Lincoln County. A lot of damage reports, wind damage reports in this area. That was under a severe thunderstorm warning, I would say around 3:30, 4 o'clock. As that line progressed through the Charlotte metro area now down into the Sandhills. And then we're watching this one tornado warned storm moving into Clarkton right now. And again, Clarkton, you need to be in that safe place. If you know anyone on Highway 701 or 701 South, moving south out of Clarkton, give them a text message or a phone call. Let them know, hey, there's a thunderstorm in the area that could produce a tornado. You need to find shelter now because you do not want to be out on any roadways when a tornado warning is out there. You want to find safe shelter into a sturdy building and allow the storm to pass. So again, let me look through social media here, see if there's any tweets or anything like that indicating any damage. I've yet to see any, so that's some good news. We like that. Looks like there's some hail falling in Candor. That was that storm that I was just highlighting there just a little bit ago. We'll go back to that in just a second. Yeah, no reports of damage, so we like that. We like to continue to hear that. 2 points I want to point out. First, we'll look at that storm up here in Candor. This is the one that was I just saw on Twitter some video of it. Looked at least like quarter, maybe larger size hail falling from this storm. But if you live in the Sandhills and northern part of South Carolina, you're under a severe thunderstorm watch until 10 p.m. Now, once this line moves through, we'll probably see that watch expire early. But nonetheless, there is a severe thunderstorm watch out until 10 p.m. For Union County, Anson County, Richmond County, and then Lancaster, Chester, Chesterfield, Marlboro counties as well. So again, this is the only warning that is ongoing right now. This is a severe thunderstorm, possible tornado could spin up with this storm. So that's why there is a tornado warning. Let's look at our rotation product. A little bit stronger, not overly impressive, but again, enough here we could see a continuation of this. We'll see as it's now moving south of Clarkton. Whiteville, you need to be okay. So they just expired the tornado warning. You've seen the polygon disappear there. They expired it 2 minutes early, so they're going to continue to watch this storm. But for right now, no tornado warning for this storm or for anywhere in the Carolinas. So that is some good news. We like to see that. We love to see no tornado warnings, and right now, no damage being reported. So we'll continue to monitor social media, NWS chat, see if there's any damage that comes from this. But right now, that tornado warning for Bladen and Columbus County has been allowed to expire early. Let's make sure that that was the expiration. Yes, that was the expiration of that. So tornado warning has been allowed to expire 2 minutes early. Again, we're going to see a thunderstorm complex continue to move through the coastal plain areas of eastern North Carolina, southeastern North Carolina, into the sandhills of South Carolina as it continues to move towards the coast with the cold front associated with that. So could be a stormy afternoon or late afternoon, evening for those areas, but as the sun starts to set, we should see the severity of those storms start to weaken as well. Remember, a severe thunderstorm watch up for portions of the border belt between South and North Carolina, portions of York, Chester, Lancaster, Chesterfield, Anson, Union, Richmond counties, all under that severe thunderstorm watch. Let me see what other areas are under that. You have Camden, Florence, over to Lumberton and Fayetteville. In fact, just let me put this on screen. It's probably better for you to see it than for me to be able to just tell you all the cities. So let me pull this up right quick, and then we'll end our stream here. All right, bear with me for just a second here. My screens are not wanting to cooperate today. Okay, there we go. All right. Hopefully we can get this pulled up. Okay, let me get this graphic up for you. So here is the severe thunderstorm warning or severe thunderstorm watch. Now Cleveland, Lincoln, Gaston, Mecklenburg, Cabarrus, you have all been canceled from this warning. So again, Gaffney, you've also been canceled from this warning. But Rock Hill, Lancaster, over to Fairfield County, off to the east along the North Carolina-South Carolina border, the border belt. You're under this severe thunderstorm watch until 10 p.m. tonight. And I would imagine as this complex continues to move through, those watches will be continued to trim back. So that's it for now. We'll keep you updated here. But again, right now, no damage being reported from that most recent tornado warning. So that is good. We like to hear that. We'll keep you up to date with any other severe weather conditions that do come out. But for now, I'm meteorologist Scotty Powell here with the Carolina Weather Group.